Okay, so yesterday I made a few changes to the cover, and let me show you what I did. I just wanted to jump on here because I had an issue with the cover. For some reason, which, I don't know, but it wasn't sticking to here. So I took it apart. I, again, saved this, and I redid it. So what I decided to do is this is bookbinding tape. It is the stickiest stuff in the entire world, really. So I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to use a pencil 7. So I'm going to get the height of my, and I'm just going to cut it because and of course look how sticky. This stuff is sticky. So if you get any of this, just really, really careful. I'm going to measure from here to there, and that is exactly, who knows? I could say 2. I could say 2. I could do 2. This is 2. Oh. All right. So I'm going to try to stick this on the back here. This is very put it right here. I'm like, did you hear me? I was like, because I couldn't get it to stick. I mean, I used everything. I tried putting a, oh, I just tore it. Cute. It's okay. Or should I, there ain't no coming. This is not coming back up. Maybe, no, it's not. It's going to tear everything. But I can probably, well, what can I do with that? Now I can't get it up. Actually, it will, but it's going to tear everything up. So I can't do that. But what I can do is, I can fill that in with something like a little gesso or something. Let me do that. Let me get a piece of little white. You won't even see it. And I'm probably, just have a little paintbrush. Look at this. I get this stuff all over me. Come on, just fill that in, please. Probably won't be able to tell it. Anyway, I got it all over me. Such as me. But anyway, I think that is going to work. And I'm going to do the same thing on the inside, I think. And even though it is white, I can make it a different color. Like I can stencil it. I think it's going to be okay. I don't think you're going to notice it that much. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. that is going to make one very, very strong spine. Bookbinding tape. Put this down here. And look, it's so sticky. And just gonna sorry about the noise. My boys are home, but that's life. So 7 and 8, 7, 8 here, and 7. This is might be easier for me to see up here. Whoops. Wait, I'm gonna turn it over because I can see the little lines better for some reason. Got a little wrinkle, that's okay. And you get to go down. There. Perfect. That ain't going nowhere. Cute. So before I am gonna color this before I put before I put anything on here. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna get me some. Not that. Sometimes, you know, I don't have these things measured. Rustic Wilderness. I was thinking wild honey, because of this too right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of get some of this wild honey. This is I like it's kind of like that's pretty. I'm gonna do the other side the same way, but I think what I want to do with this is I don't want it on the book page, if you know what I mean, man. I'm in frame. Then Rustic Wilderness. Very pretty. I wonder if just this would, oh, it's gonna come off. Maybe not. It's an oxide effect. It's a okay, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go over on the other side and do some rustic wilderness. I'm not worried about this because it's it can be wiped off. I love the oxide effect. I do. I love it. It's so pretty. And we'll add a little more of this. Oh, it's like I'm wiping it all off. Maybe this is waterproof tape, which isn't bad. Not a bad idea if I have waterproof tape. So anyway, I think it is pretty close to the I like it. I'm gonna add a little more of this. I want it to be a little more of this. Okay, I got that. Now, and this thing go right in the middle, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac because I couldn't get it to stick to anything. Let's see if it'll stick to this. Fabri-Tac should stick. This should stick to anything. Little golden spine. Okay, I'm gonna put this center. Those. So I am going to take this and lay it somewhere and put a book over it. Give it a little time to dry, and I'll be back. And then, so I'm back. And what I did was, after I made these changes to the cover, I decided I went to Hobby Lobby and I got me some stickers because I wanted to put some little, I saw these are little golden stickers, and I thought I would put them, I don't know if they'll stick, but what I thought I would do is put them on the spine, or maybe, here, let me do it. I think I'm gonna do it right along this. Well, no, I don't want to cover up that little golden book thing, so I think I'm gonna put it right here on the edge of the thing. And I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac to make sure. Actually, you know where this little line is? That's where I'm going to put them. Right there. Just a little bit of stuff here. I am just like right on that line, so you can't really tell it's a line. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Isn't that something that it came out right there? That's pretty. I like that. I like it. I want to keep this little piece, and I had to, because the book is long and I want it front and back, I ended up getting 2 of them. So it's pretty. So that'll be pretty right like that. I like it. I like it. Do you like it? I know you like it. So, you know, this is sad because I couldn't really, I wanted to keep working on this, so I couldn't. You know, when you get excited over something and you just want to keep on keeping on, probably. Now that just weird. That one didn't come out exactly perfect like the other one did. I'm not worried about it. I want that to be right on that thing. Why does that? I guess this isn't exactly in the middle. Maybe I should scooch it over so it will be. Kind of want it to be in the middle. I want it to be like, it looks like it's, this is not gonna stick. You will stick. And I kept this on overnight. I put this in underneath a book, a dictionary, so that it wouldn't, so that it would just have some. I'll just put that there. Anyway, I have a whole lot of really pretty. That's not gonna. This might as well throw it away. Ooh, that one was pretty too. This one's pretty too. Let me see. Yeah, but it's got white. But I can use some of these in the book also. So I get a lot of, I see a lot of questions. I think what I'm going to do with this too is, because that book board is right there. I think, although I'm going to go ahead and, ink around this edge. I get you get a lot of questions on Facebook, on different groups. Do you decorate the pages before you put them in the book, or do you put them in the book and then decorate the pages? And I always say, I mean, you get a lot of answers and everybody's like, oh, I always do this and I always do that, and I always, no, I don't always do anything, because it really just depends. Obviously, if you have sewing, like some of the ones, I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. If you have sewing, then you're gonna have to do that before. So, like these, and what I did, let me put this as the second signature, is I did go ahead and, just like Lillian, and I sewed up these things, like here. See, isn't that I sewed? And I used white thread, and I think it's really kind of neat, actually. Some of them, of course, aren't. So just a couple of the pockets. So what I thought I would do, and also this was kind of cool. I saw her do this. And what she did was she took an envelope and she's going to stitch it down in the middle like that. And then she sort of, she finagled the top of it, at least that's what it looked like to me on the screen, so that it would be 2 flaps instead of 1, and then she put that inside. I thought that was cool, so I just made one. So what I thought I would do, like, first of all, I wanted to do some stamping and stuff on the inside, and kind of mess with that. Just sort of start decorating, because I think I would rather decorate these first and then put them in. The other thing that I did is yesterday, I know that she had this little piece of paper and I loved it. So I kind of made one that's sort of like it. Not exactly, but sort of. I went on public domain. I went to, I have some things that I wanted to put in here. This is, I found this at a thrift store. It was a index card holder, and it had a bunch of little typewritten things in it. So this is really vintage. I also found at the Dollar Tree a couple of books that had different things, so I thought I would add those. She always puts recipe cards in there, so I figured I would put one in there. I also embossed some words. I have some stamps, and I embossed some words on the stamps, and I'm gonna probably mess with those. And there's a couple of doilies. And I just was like, yesterday I was just kind of like figuring out different kinds of ephemera, sort of taking my lead from her. And I made these little I had a die cut, and I made a bunch of these little pockets, which I thought were really cool. Here's a bunch of them. I also made, here's another one. I made a bunch of these just tags. I have the scrapbook paper, and I can't, I don't really use it, but I thought it's got a lot of shiny stuff on it, so I made a few tags, and I can decorate those also, and I'll put those in there. This is a die cut I had, and it makes it like a little booklet, and I'm probably gonna maybe put some paper in there and use it as a booklet, so I thought I would do that. I have, these are all pictures that I got from public domain. I just went down and searched for different pictures that I thought were pretty, and I went ahead and cut those out. She made this. I thought this was the coolest thing. Look at this. It just took a book page, and you fold it like this, you know, and you fold it down like that, and you fold it up, and then you fold it around, and then it's got two pockets, and she put like a sticker right there. I think this is the cool. I saw this, I have to say, this is a really cute idea, and it folds over the page. So you put it with a clip or something. I thought this was really cool. So I wanted to make one, and I'm probably going to make another one to put in my stash. I mean, in my idea book, because I think this is such a cute idea. She's very talented. Go look at her Facebook group. She also did a couple of these things that you know, just pieces of offcuts from the book. I mean, from the fabric, from the scrapbook paper offcuts, and she just made these, and then she decorated them and put them over the page, and I thought that was a good idea. So I did a couple of these, and I'm just inking around them while I'm talking to y'all. This is I'm inking with the forest green. I'm not using. It's actually called. What's it called? Rustic Wilderness. It's the green I have. I'm actually just doing that. And then, of course, you can take these off, and you can journal in them. So I also had a couple of these little, I have a die cut that has a couple of these things. So, and I have a die cut that gives me a little, so I thought I could, it gives me a little specimen card. I was just going through my die cuts yesterday and playing with them. And so I thought that would be cute. And this is like a little, it also had this in the set. I'm not sure, but this would be cute for something, I think. And I printed this. This is a die cut. This, it's a slot thing. And I'm not sure I'm going to use that because it may be the wrong color, but I may probably, I might, we'll see. And I might just cut another one out of a different like a pink or something, maybe might be better, or green. So anyway, so that's what I was doing last night to keep myself from, because I wanted to keep working on it, but at the same time, I didn't want to do it off camera. So I have a lot of stuff that I can play with and decorate. And she had a poem that really meant a lot to her, and I don't have anything like that. But what I did is I did find a poem on Snow White online, so I went ahead and took that out. So one of the things I want to do is I want to take this and I want to get some butterflies. This is a very large butterfly. I could put him right here, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my embossing supplies, and I use this right here. Now I have realized that there is a reason to use this thing. This is an anti-static, and if you're embossing, so what it does is it, you know, it's like sometimes when you have these, you it will stick to everything but, so that keeps it from sticking to everything but. Well, it's kind of a big thing, but I think it'll be all right. So I'm just putting this here. That works. And I like to get a piece of paper towel to, I don't know how I got blue on here. I don't know, but I did. So, so I'm gonna get a piece of paper. This is Versamark. I have that. They also have this. I think this was at Walmart. They also have this embossing dauber, and there's a pen too for little details. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this in white. So all you do is you sprinkle this on here, and I'm probably doing way too much, but, and then you want to save it. So, and what you get is this, and I'm gonna get my heat gun. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to do some sort of stamp to each one. And I think I want to do to each side. Just because I think it's really pretty. And look, you can see it on the other side too. So I'm going to do on this side, I think I want to do the, what did I say? I have lost my mind. Let's do a bird. This little bird flying. So let's do this. And do the same thing here. Whoops. Here. Yeah, I don't know. I must have had distress ink on my pad, on a stamp or two. Anyway, you just stamp it, and then I stamp it off. A little bit of this. So, no, I didn't do the thing. It's okay. It's going to be a little dark. See how it didn't, the edges didn't because of the, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that off. I didn't like the way that came out, although it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna go away. I'm gonna have to use it regardless. Okay, that didn't work. So here we go. We're making mistakes. That's okay. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to clean this. Where is my alcohol? I'll just go grab some. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's see. If not, I may have to start over. All right, it looks like it worked. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the little thing here. See, so alcohol is your friend. And I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to get my stamp. I'll try to see if this will work. And then I'm going to put this here. I want him to come down like this. Okay. Where's the white? Right here. Secret in the sauce. There. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. You can see some of the definition in his wings. Yeah, see, you can see where that is in the wings. So I'm going to go ahead and I love that. It's like magic. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we got that one. And I'm going to do the other one also because I have another I'm going to put these two aside. I have another vellum here. I want to go ahead and do the same thing to that one. So just remember, alcohol will get that off if you need it to. So, where did I do with my... I am so ready for this, right? All right, I have that one. I know I had a paper towel, and I don't know where it went, y'all. I probably... Oh, I know what I did. I used it for the... I used it for this. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use it again. Well, I wonder if this would clean this off. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I got that. And I think I want to try I have little butterflies. Let's do some little butterflies. I'm gonna make a couple of them out here. That's cute. I'm gonna do this one. I think like the lady Lillian, she used gold, so I could do this in gold. Should we do this one in gold? Okay, let's do this one in gold. Here's my embossing supplies. Just so I'm gonna do I want to do two of them at once, so I'm gonna do that one. And then I think I want to do this one too. This guy. You can't really tell, but I'm gonna do him too. cute. Cutie patootie. All right, so this time we're gonna do gold. And honestly, these guys, these things last forever. So unless you're going to be like embossing everything in the whole world, these things last forever. So this is gold. We're gonna see how this. Look how pretty that is. What do you think? Now somebody wanted to see up close. Isn't that pretty? So we have the white butterfly and the gold butterfly. So I think that's really, really pretty. So what am I gonna do on the other side? Let's see. How about, I have all of these. How about maybe this dragonfly? I think is really pretty. Or what about this little bee? Let's do a bee and a dragonfly. On this side, I have a dragonfly. I have this here. I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do here. I'm sorry if I'm out of frame, but oops. These things, after a while, they don't stick real good, and I think I probably just need to clean it. Okay, we got that. Here. Now that I know this will take this off. Little bee, little tiny bee, little bumblebee, little gold bumblebee. Okay. So I'm gonna take this again. I'm gonna here. Whoops. All right, you. Make sure all of it is, again, there. So I'm gonna get the gun so we can see the magic. Isn't that pretty? Dragonfly and butterfly. Okay, we got those. So I think that's me. All I'm gonna do for that. And I always, well, I usually don't always do anything, but I keep all my embossing supplies in an old metal case that I found. It used to be, oops. So put this in here, put this all away. So I'm not sure what else. And I usually just throw this away because it's got that stuff all over it. So we have these two, so that's embossing, and I fixed the thing. I'm not going to, oh, let me put these away. What? This is how I keep my, the other thing we can do, I want to background some of these pages, and I will probably use some of these stickers again. I'll put this in the front. Put this down here. So probably what I want to do, I am going to put these back over here, is maybe, like, I'm not worried about this so much, except for maybe the fact that it's got a thing. But, like, I would like to maybe figure out some things to go on the inside of here. One thing I can do is stencils. But I'm not sure. You know, we always do some stencils. Stencils are a great way to cover these things up. Also, embossing, but I don't know. This one, of course, I don't think I need anything. Some of them, like, she just left white space. So, like, for these two, she would have, well, this is double-sided, let us say these two. She would have stuck these together like this. So, instead of having this together, it would have been, you know, she put some of them on the inside. Anyway, we'll do that later. I digress. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So I think what I want to do with this one, I am going to use some, I'm just going to use some distress ink. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to get me a piece of paper. Oh, I have a piece of paper. I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna do some stuff here. I do want to. I'm gonna do, just so you guys can see, I don't want this to be, I don't want that to have anything on it. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm gonna get me a stencil. I have all my stencils here. And I think I might, let's see about this one. How about this one? This is like little deer in the woods. And put this down in here. Little deer in the woods. And I can get maybe some, let's just see if I can find me a, not, where's I need to keep the green one out. Photo. Green rustic wilderness. So just a little bit. Whoops. All right, this one's going to be a little difficult, I think. Just a little stencil. And just decorating some of these pages. Because it's like I have foresty things. It's kind of cool. And then the other side, just do again. Using scrapbook paper. So, I am like, this is, I don't even know if you guys want to see this, but this one's going to be a different than anything I've ever done before. Okay, so I'm gonna call This is kind of cool, although, guys, this guy, he's not, his legs are a little light. There, I think that's kind of neat. Okay, so we have this, and then the back, we don't need anything to done. So we have this one. Now, some of them, I'm just gonna do the ones with the pockets. What about this one? Let's see if I can find another stencil. Doesn't have to be. Okay. How about this guy? Actually, put him. And I think for this one, I may use some abandoned coral, which is like this color. I haven't used it ever, but let's see if I can find a brush. I'm just gonna use the brush for pickled raspberry, which is here. Just a little bit. Just here, and this is just, the thing of it is if you add water to these, because these are oxides, they do some cool things. So I don't know that I'm gonna do that, but that's kind of pretty. I like that. So let's see what it does if we add some water to it, because I want to. A little water here. Let's see if we can dry it. Ooh, scrapbook paper. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. Okay, that didn't really do a whole lot, anything but wrinkle the page, so I'm not real worried about it though. I don't mind the wrinkled page. So anyway, there's that one. So we didn't do a lot to it. So we got these two in this set. I think this one I'm going to do some stamping. I think that's what I want to do with this one. And what I'm going to do is, oh, you know what I might do? What I might do is, no, I'm just going to do some stamping. I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and use some, I'm going to use the stamp, and I'm going to use some, just use some gathered twigs here. And I'm just going to, these look really cool too if you emboss them. Really. Just kind of like if you use, if you emboss the, you emboss script, looks really cool embossed. So. This will be really, really cool once it's decorated, I think. So I like that. So we got these three like this. And I think what I want to do with this right here is see if I can put a little ink right there so you can tell before it goes on the page, so you can tell where this ends and where it begins. So I like that. Okay. Next, where'd the other thing? Well, where'd the vellum go? Oh, here. So we have this. So then the other one, I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to do kind of the same thing with this one, only this time, I'm going to get another stencil. I have a lot of stencils. And for those of you who don't know how I store my stencils, I store them in a, photo album. Jeez, Tina. I couldn't think. I think I'm going to do this tree. This tree might be cool. I think I'm going to do this tree. It's pretty. Pretty tree. Pretty tree. Go here. And so we're decorating pages, y'all. To inside of pages. I think I'm going to do that. Let me have my... It needs to be brown, so I'm going to get my... whatever this is. So... And I don't clean my stencils, but basically when you're using these distress oxides, all you have to do is run them underwater and they come really clean right away, I think. Let's see, hopefully, oh, come on now. I probably ought to push this down with some washi tape, but I'm being lazy. So all of my stencils, I think, I'm pretty much sure I got on Amazon. Some of them I got at the Dollar Tree, but most of them I did get on Amazon. So here... This one's kind of fiddly because it's got so many little nooks and crannies. But I like it. I do, I like it. So I'm going to do that on the same thing on the other side. And the reason you're like, why are you doing this on both sides? And it's because these are going to be in, because it's a signature, they'll be spread out in different parts of the book. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, they'll be on opposite ends. These will not be the center. Yeah, one thing I saw, you know, a lot of people, you have and when you sew your centers in, you have, you know, your threads, which, you know, I'm like the lady that I got this idea from, she uses tags and little beads and stuff, which I think is really cute. But some people will take and put a smaller, will tear the 2 pages in the middle, like tear one half of it, one of the sides of the middle, and then they will glue them together and make a pocket so you don't even see the you don't even see the things. That's cool looking. I like it. All right, so we have this one. Look, isn't that neat looking? I like that. Okay, and let's see what else. We have this other pocket. What am I going to do with it? I want to see. What else do we have? What else? Come with me. Decorating. You guys probably are like, Tina, stop. We don't want to see this anymore. Well, you can always just... not watch. But I'm loving that you're here. I stamped a butterfly right there in gold. This is, so I'm not going to do anything to that side, but I'll do something to this side. And I think I'll do this in green. So that right there is a Dollar Tree rub-on in gold, I think, yeah. And so I tried it. I wasn't really impressed. They're a little hard to deal with. I like that too. Okay. So I'm not going to use any more stencil. Okay. And I'm done with the stencils, I think. Except for, I do want to do this guy again. With here. Just like that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do the same script again, just because I like it. I don't know why. I like it. Endless possibilities, endless possibilities. Okay, so I think, y'all, for now, I have decorated these pages in about as much as I'm going to outside of this. Let me see how much time I have. I think this is done for today. So, I am going to, because I already had stuff going, so I think what I'm going to do is let this go today, see what I have, and then I'm going to see if I have time to put the, I'm going to look at what I got. I am going to, I need to put this book together. So, anyway. So, that's how we decorate some of the pages. And, next time I will see ya later. Next time I'll put the book together. And next time I'll see you later. Bye.